Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we are at property address 19335 Southwest Blaine Street here in Beaverton, located up on the rooftop. Going through a 4-inch cast iron vent. We're going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Water is currently running. We're going to zero the foot counter out at the base of the clean out, or I'm sorry, the vent here in just a moment. Let's have the vent updated to ABS. Well, hopefully the same goes for the rest of the line here. This era, typically, you would have cast iron pipe through the interior and about 5 feet outside the foundation, and then generally would swap over to concrete pipe after that. So we're already off to a good start being an ABS here. All right, now we're swapping over to cast iron. And we'll get a better view of all this pipe on the way out when the line's fully drained. I can tell the flow line's got a little bit of roughness to it, but we'll see how that looks when the line's all drained out. And the reason we're going through this access point here, I had a really hard, well, I shouldn't say I had a really hard time. On these easy peasy ranch style homes like this, gentle roof line, if I don't find that clean out really fast, I just hit the rooftop. I can get the line, have the whole line scoped before I even dig the clean out up. We're gonna come back and revisit this spot here. You've got some flap of junk hanging down, which this may very well be a root that's been gunked over. It looks like you've got some stringy, strandy stuff in the mix there. I think that's what you've got. That was the first thing I was concerned about, just given where this line, these older homes often go very straight away from where the main roof vent is, and on the other side of that, you've got a fair amount of trees and foliage going either direction, whether it went out the front or the back. The plus side is that should be pretty close in if it is indeed a root, which right now is looking like it is. The nice part is that should be in an area where it's just grass and dirt. I don't think you're going to have a driveway there or something like that to deal with. And my camera is upside down right now. Alright, we're probably at a transition joint right now, which is, this is about the area where I was the most concerned about roots. But we'll see. I can tell my camera is pushing debris in front of it right now. The standing water we're in, I don't think is, I don't actually think it's even a belly. We'll see what it looks like when we come out, but I'm pushing a bunch of debris in front of the camera that looks like it's damming the pipe up. Yeah, we did swap over to concrete there a moment ago. So we're just going to get all the way out to the main here. I'm going to do a bunch of toilet flushes to help clear the line out, and then we'll hopefully get a nicer view of things as we come back in. Alright, there's the main lateral connection, about 87 feet. We're going to go locate that really quick here while the pipe drains out, and then we'll have a better look at everything as we come back in. Alright, located the camera head successfully. As you face the house from the street, the line kind of, it looks like it's popping out at somewhere around the front left, or to the left of the doorway anyway. And then crosses over. It looks like it starts shooting across the curb somewhere around the left side edge of the driveway, about where that meets the street. Where we terminate is kind of on the far right side of the cul-de-sac. Let's run at a pretty good angle by the time you get out there. So that's one of the things we were pushing to the line there, is a big old ball of, it's hard to tell if that's wipes or toilet paper there. About the camera went through the line to bust that up and move it. Sometimes I'm very pleasantly surprised on these reel backs like this. Sometimes someone just has put a whole bunch of nonsense down the line and it gives the appearance of an issue until you let the line drain out. So far, coming back to this concrete, looks very good. Flow line is still quite smooth. There's very little to no aggregate rock exposed. Some standing water here. That is a very, very minor belly though. Pull back to the start of it. It's starting right, there might be a little bit more behind us, we'll see. Thus far, it looks like it's starting here around 64 feet. Let the camera sit for a second there. It's about a 1/4 inch of water. I'm not even fully submerged. Again, I've got toilet paper and junk sitting in front of my camera, and I'm not even sure what went down this thing was toilet paper. That big bundle of junk out there looked more like a ball of wipes. That belly is very minor. If we can subtract that debris from the middle of the belly there, which is